Welcome to Inspired Truth Ministry. I'm Kathy Hull. I'm going to discuss something really difficult today that I believe really needs to be addressed and is not being addressed by anyone out there. If you have not watched the documentary Out of Shadows, I really want to push that you do. It's very well done. It explains why we are where we are in our culture, in the world, actually. It cannot be found on YouTube. You're going to have to go to BitChute, I believe, which is bitchute.com, or to Rumble, I believe, to find it. What we're dealing with here is a brainwashing, not just of our generation. The brainwashing has happened since the 1940s. And we were an experiment. And it's been an experiment in the United States for sure. And that's why in the Great Awakening, we're one of the last nations to wake up, because we're still being brainwashed by social media and by mainstream media. I'm bringing this up because it's personally gotten to me and my family. I thought that Common Core was the issue in the brainwashing and indoctrination, and I was so completely wrong in that. We have been a homeschool family. We don't vaccinate, which, by the way, I'm glad we didn't. And we got a lot of flack for that, but, looking at the vaccines now, glad we didn't. What I didn't realize was that the brainwashing was geared towards children. The enemy has stolen babies, children, and now the minds of children and young adults. The millennials are just one example of it, but snowflakes are everywhere. And unfortunately, it hit my kids. I've got 2 kids that have been brainwashed. And the enemy is a sneaky snake that got in there and reprogrammed people through social media, through movies, through TV, through whatever. And no matter how many times I tried taking away the devices that my children decided to use, the damage was already done. And what angers me is that the enemy went after the weak and the innocent, and we have to pay the price of that. It has taken a toll on our family, among other families as well, globally, because the enemy does not want unity and wants division. What better way than to divide the house? The nuclear family is not a conspiracy theory, it's truth. The enemy has destroyed harmony in family homes, businesses, churches, government, everywhere. And the question is, do we just sit by and let it happen, or do we stand up and say no more? Because I'm about ready to have a showdown with my 2 kids, and I'm not looking forward to it. The question is, do I go to the police? Who do I go to? Because these people are irrational. They're emotional. They're angry. They're hostile. And they don't care who they step on to get their way. If this sounds like your kids, it's not a Christian issue, a Catholic issue. It has nothing to do with religion. This is an issue of humanity. And this is a crime against humanity. The altering of someone's mind is a crime. The problem is, it's a global crime. How do you deal with it? How do you function? Because no matter how many parenting books we have read, it does not deal with this issue. And it's truly, to me, this is where the pandemic really is. It's in the mind. It's not the coronavirus. And I don't know what to do. I'm coming forward as I believe we should, since no one's addressing this issue. How are we going to deal with this? How are we going to fix this issue with the mind? Because spiritually, that's what this is. It's a battle of the mind. Now, I don't know, spiritually speaking, if deprogramming this is a good thing, or if it's going to take God to come and cleanse these people. Because God knows those that have been, we're talking about a level of deception that goes beyond fixing it. I don't know how to fix this. I don't know how to get my children back to the way they should have been. I can tell you there's horrors that we're going to be having to deal with our children. The enemy has stolen babies and children. Now he's stealing the minds of people and children. How much are we going to take before we go, no more? How much? When is enough enough? I'm asking people today to really think this through. I'm asking you today to pray for our family, but for all the families that have been affected, because the enemy wants destruction here. And it's a battle of the souls. And what better way than to take innocent children who can't form opinions yet, who can be molded and shaped into whatever the enemy wants them to be. Angry, hostile people. Now, I remember when Obama became president, my husband and I thought it was the end of the world. And during his 8 years, I kept hearing he's building an army. That army was BLM and Antifa. But it goes beyond that. It goes beyond that. The army is those that he has chosen to manipulate and control through Common Core and social media. No one is safe from what the invisible enemy has done. So if you're personally struggling with these issues of a hostile kid who feels entitled and thinks that, his way is the way to go and you just have to conform as a parent, do your research. I don't know who to reach out to at this point. This is beyond my expertise. So this is why I'm doing the video. Share it. Get it to people who are struggling. Let us band together and let us fight. Fight for your children. For maybe your spouse or friends or family, other family members who have been programmed. Fight for them. Get on your hands and knees and pray for humanity. I don't want to wait for the government to step in whenever that happens. I don't want to wait. Okay, because they're like ticking time bombs, and it's happening right now in our family. I don't want to wait. I need help now. Maybe you do too. Maybe you're at the end of your rope. Teen suicides? The teen depression? You think that's all just out of nowhere? That's an enemy. He's come and destroyed our children, destroyed the lives of so many families. We need to stand up and fight. I could get deplatformed. This is very well possible. But I'm angry and I need to say something. And maybe this is what you need to hear too. Maybe you're struggling too. So I'm asking you to share this video. Please, if you want to message me, comment something, please. I got a showdown happening between two of my kids within just a matter of days, and I don't know how to deal with it. So please, I'm begging you. Help me, and let's help each other. Help humanity. Thank you for watching. I'm praying for everyone at this point. I'm praying for the battle of the minds. I'm asking God, please cleanse these minds that have been so badly destroyed by the enemy. Bring truth and light into their lives. I don't know who's going to be held accountable for this. To me, I don't know if Antifa and BLM should be held accountable if it's mind control that's gotten them where they are. I don't know the answers. I just know the problem. And I'm looking for a solution. Thank you, guys.